Hello. I'd like to talk to you about something very serious. Something that affects millions of lives every day. You see, when I'm not thrashing or hosting my show, I love dancing. I love dancing so much it's part of my everyday life. And I didn't think that I could be affected by something so serious. I thought I was above it all. But, as the saying goes, the mighty will fall. When I first heard about Dance Too Hardlyosis, I didn't think I could be affected by it. I didn't even know it existed. That one day, when it struck me down, when I was doing something that I loved, I couldn't believe it had happened to me. Raising awareness so people know about Dance Too Hardlyosis, so it doesn't affect them like it affected me. I want everybody to be careful when you're dancing too hard, because you might be next. Dance Too Hardlyosis doesn't care about anything. It's a disease. It will keep you from dancing. Protect yourself. Don't dance too hard. See, I danced everywhere. In the streets, in the parks, by myself. Now I can't do that anymore. Because I have Dance Too Hardlyosis. I never wanted this. I just wanted to keep on dancing. Make sure you do.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Good, I hope.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, you all know me as Mark.
And I'm Owen!
Together we are
The Thrashing Scholars!
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, welcome to the show today, everybody.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Yeah.
If you already don't know by now, we're a couple loud motherfuckers.
Alrighty, well, we've got some cool stuff to talk about today. Going to be exploring some conspiracy theories that are floating around out there, because those are always fun.
Yes, conspiracy theories. And not just any conspiracy theories, the really, really ridiculous ones that you're like, wow, what fucking crackpot dipshit came up with this motherfucking interesting information. Did you know that DIA, Denver International Airport, is the gateway to hell?
Yeah, clearly. I mean, have you seen the demon horse out there?
Yeah, the demon horse.
I think it's cool.
The fucking, the whatchamacallit, the runways make a pentagram, I think someone said.
I think they said the terminal shaped like a swastika, which is ludicrous.
Yeah, and then, not only that, the upper echelon, it's buying bunker space in the depths of the airport itself. Oh, and there's also a prison camp.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I've been to DIA.
Tunnels that no one knows where they go on the underground tram system. Can't be maintenance tunnels. No way. That makes way too much sense.
I've been there. I've been inside of it. All up inside of that airport.
You have?
DIA? Yeah.
You've never flown anywhere.
Doesn't mean I haven't been inside of it.
Oh, but you haven't been past security?
No, hell no.
Oh.
Just Fuck flying. Flying's for fucking birds, man.
Giving you a hard time.
I see that! But that's just some crazy stuff, because I've been inside of it, and I have...
Oh, and the murals on the walls that they used to have that are now gone, of that freaking Nazi-looking dude, like, all the people of Earth, like, were different cultures, and that giant Nazi dude with, like, the sword.
What was that?
You remember those big murals? They took them down a couple of years ago because people were like, "What are these?" There's a lot of weird, unexplained, kind of dark art around there, and it freaks people out. I don't know, man.
Well,
It just breeds a lot of weird stuff because then you got people thinking that there's something else going on, some deeper meaning behind it all, some deeper thing going on with. I mean, how often do you see a 30-foot statue of a crazed wild stallion, glowing red eyes? Because I mean that's right out in front of DIA, and I think it's rad, but people get freaked out by it.
They're like, oh my god, an iron horse.
And so they start looking too much into things, and then they go in and see the murals and everything, and then they go through security and go down and ride the tram to their concourse, and they're like, where does that tunnel go? Oh, I must go to the freaking secret underground bunkers where they're keeping the aliens. Clearly. Area 51 got too well known, so they decided to hide it all under DIA.
Yeah, I mean, it's a high traffic place. No one really cares. They're just trying to go home.
Yeah, the best way to hide is right out in front of someone.
Another interesting conspiracy theory is, to me, the Mandela theory, or the Mandela effect. I think that's what it's called. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because think of it this way. Like, I remember Berenstain Bears, and this is, I mean, you can look it up, and this is what it says. This is the point it makes, because a while ago my friend asked me, how do you spell Berenstain Bears? And apparently I got it wrong, because I remember the books, and I mean, you can find a whole bunch of videos on this stuff all over YouTube and the internet and whatnot, but we're just kicking it. We're just kicking around the idea of weird theories on this episode.
In case you can't tell.
Yeah, because we're fucking weirdos.
Welcome.
Cheese balls.
Cheese.
Fucking dipshit. Like, it talks about how the Berenstain Bears is spelt different because we phase shifted into an alternate dimension.
There's a British guy named Thoughty2, who does a video on it, and we'll be sure to put that link in the description down here. Support a fellow YouTuber.
Hell yeah.
He has a fascinating channel.
Yeah.
The point that he's trying to make with the Mandela effect is for some reason, everyone has in their minds that the Berenstain Bears is spelled Berenstein. As far as everyone thinks, for some reason, everyone thinks that's how you spell it, Berenstain Bears. When in reality, it is now and always has been, all the way back to the first book, the Berenstain Bears. Berenstain.
So the only difference is an E.
Yeah, but
That's
for
it.
some reason, and the reason it's called the Mandela effect is because a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela, the toppled president of South Africa, dying in prison in the 80s, when in fact he stayed alive, was released from prison, and didn't die until 2013.
Yeah.
But for some reason, everyone had it, everyone, everywhere, like a global phenomenon, had it in their heads that he had died in prison. And so what he was talking about with the face shifting and stuff is one theory as to how, on a global scale, everyone could have the same false memory.
Yes.
Another one that I always thought was hilarious and just astronomically stupid was how when you see a plane flying overhead and it's got the contrail behind it, there are people out there who actually think that the government is dropping anthrax out of those planes for population control. I've also heard that it's like fluoride for brain control.
Oh, have you heard that it's actually to change the weather?
Oh, I haven't heard that one, but there you go. Everyone's got a different explanation for it, even though there's a very simple scientific explanation for it, but people want to believe whatever they want to believe. I mean, we live in Colorado Springs. There's 2 Air Force bases and the airport, and we have all kinds of air traffic, and I haven't caught anthrax yet. So
It's true.
I mean, you can look up on any given day and the sky's crisscrossed with contrails, and none of us are dead from anthrax, so I don't really know where the grounds for believing that are.
They're just...
Because if it's population control, it ain't working.
They're just fucking dropping the band anthrax everywhere.
Yeah, seriously.
Killing us with metal.
Yeah, they just parachute down freaking shredding on guitar. People thinking Elvis is alive and runs a gas station in New Mexico. Like, He'd be dead by now of old age, too. Let's talk about all the other musicians from his era that are alive. Didn't think so. People believe all kinds of things without reason. I mean, I think that's the saddest part, is that people will just believe stuff without proof. And then they become so deeply entrenched in that belief because it's theirs that proof stops being an issue. Then when someone can actually prove them wrong, they just argue against it with stubbornness.
Yeah.
And they refuse to change their minds, even if it would make them better as a human being, even if it would progress them forward in their lives, they still refuse to
acknowledge the facts of anything.
It's a sad world we live in.
What tickles are pickles?
All right. So it's a new segment we're doing. What tickles our pickles? And it's
Ticklage of our pickleages.
yeah. It's what makes us laugh for all you nasties out there.
Yeah, get your minds out of the gutter.
Yeah. It's fucking dirty in there. You want to not be in there.
It's all dirty and grimy, and it's just everyone loves a good meme. Who
Not
doesn't?
really. But it's not really a bunch of memes.
Everyone knows that there's popular patterns and trends in memes, and some of our favorite ones
Happen to be Mike Tyson memes.
yes, because
It's hilarious.
lisps.
Yes.
Which, let's talk about what kind of sick jerk takes a word that describes a disability and puts the one letter they're not able to pronounce in that word. They can't even say their own disability properly. How messed up is that?
A lisp?
Yeah, they say lisp.
Lisp.
Because they can't even say their own freaking... How means that? Like cocaine, I just like the way it smells.
Smell.
They should have put I just like the way it smells.
Yeah, really, really.
I don't like cocaine, I just like the way it smells.
Just really on that lisp.
Which, I mean, just take a second and think about it and you'll see why that's funny.
It's hilarious.
Classic right here.
Right.
Kid.
Kid.
And then there's the other classic one of him with the two birds. No kid.
No, kid. The universe bloweth my... What does it say?
The universe just kind of blows my mind.
Bloweth my mind. All you Adele fans out there, watch out. Mike Tyson.
The other side.
Other thigh. Like there's no S in there at all. The thigh.
I must have called 1,000 times.
All right, now.
On to some movie titles.
Now, if Mike Tyson was actually in these all, I would watch them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Mike Tyson as
Star Killer.
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Yeah,
Yes.
Peter Quill.
Yes. As in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mike Tyson is the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
And
Oh,
one of
here
my
we go.
favorites, Aliens.
Yeah. Have Mike Tyson be...
Ripley. Yeah, Mike Tyson is Ripley. Awesome.
Bloodsport. No
Yes.
longer Jean-Claude Van Damme. Nope, now Mike Tyson.
You know, I'm not even gonna lie. I love Bloodsport. I love Kickboxer, but still, I would watch this and with the titles as they are too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bloodsport.
Absolutely.
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands. Move out of the way, Johnny Depp. Mike Tyson is the new artistic actor.
Yeah. What's up? Suck it. Now here's an '80s classic.
He's a big city kid in a small town, and they said he'd never win, but he knew he had to.
Footloose.
The music is... What does this say? The music is on his side.
On his thigh. On his thighs.
On his... The music is in his side.
Oh man.
Awesome.
Now we all love Princess Bride. Now watch out for the Princess Bride.
Yeah, just try and say some of the classic lines to yourself with a lisp.
I mean, Andre the Giant did.
I mean, that's true. And they fell asleep. They all lived happily ever after.
What is wrong with this?
On our way over to Rob's house.
Yeah.
You remember Rob?
Call from silence.
Yeah, third episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go fucking have a little brat roast grilling session. Ah.
Rob Paul from Silence here, and we just had a nice little barbecue, made some brats, and now I'm chilling here with my buddy Elwood and Mark, and so apparently they want me to talk to you guys about some more stuff.
Yeah, we liked you on the show last time. Might as well bring you on again.
All right, kids, I hope you're ready to sit back, and if you need to, you can put your earmuffs on, because this isn't going to be pretty. People are so stupid nowadays. And it's not their fault. The issue is because we're all so misinformed. A lot of people get their information off of Facebook without verifying anything, so they just believe it's true. Or the media is propagating things because, let's face it, news nowadays isn't even really accurate anymore. They don't get all the facts. They just post something because it's going to make news and get likes, get stories and everything like that, and get them publicized. We've gotten away from the fact that we stop seeking the truth. We are only destroying ourselves and hurting ourselves. Would you agree?
I would agree with that.
And when you stop seeking the truth, it breeds ignorance, hostility, hatred, violence, corruption. Like, look what's going on now. All this Nazi flag, KKK bullshit over in Charlottesville. Nazis were horrible. Third Reich was not what America should be. They killed millions of innocent people.
Yes, they did.
For their own agenda of pushing hatred and a message of hate. So, and let's not associate my band with any of this right now. This is me, Robert Peters. I took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. And just because I left in the military doesn't mean it stops. Now, moving on. I'm sorry, I just can't stand that intolerant bullshit.
Absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not okay with anybody who flies the Nazi flag or believes in white supremacy. That's not okay.
my band has got me a lot of notoriety, a lot of like, hey, you're awesome, blah blah blah, and fans and stuff like that. But I tell my fans this all the time. I'm not better than any of you. There's no way I'm better than any of you. We're all the same. Some of us have different walks of life and pursue different passions and hobbies, but it doesn't make anyone's passion or hobby any less important than the others. I still love the guy.
Good man. I love you. You're awesome.
Aww.
We gotta cut that out. Mark's really quiet. You want to talk thick skull?
Wow.
This is why I have the hardest head in that. So let me tell you guys something. If I won the lotto, this is my dream. My wife kind of is right on board with it too. I'd buy a really big fucking house. But not because I want a really big fucking house. I buy a really big fucking house so I could foster kids, right? And give these kids an actual chance, because there's so many just being abused, neglected, everything in the system. And so the money that the government give me every month, I put in a bank account, right? And when they graduate high school, they can use that money to go to college, right? And if they don't want to go to college and do like 4 years of military, they get that money when they're done the military, because now their college paid for. And if they get out dishonorably or whatnot, then here's the money to go to college and pay off your debts and go back to school. Like, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really good. That's
That's
great
what I want for a dream. Being informed. Going out and actually, if you see something on Facebook, don't ever believe it right away. Go out and research it. Find what's really true. I do the same. That's what I do with everything. I make sure it's something that's true. That's something I can find credible evidence. If I can't find credible evidence, I don't believe it. But be honest with yourselves. Honesty is the biggest thing that we are lacking as well. We are walking eggshells trying to cater to people's feelings. We don't tell people what it is, as it is, how it should be. We just like, oh, it's not your fault. I want to challenge you guys. I want to challenge you guys to go forth and make a change in your life for the better. Where it can be something big, like going back to school and getting a degree, or getting a job, starting a business. It could be something small, like trying to find a change in your life that makes you happy instead of being miserable. I'll tell you right now, drugs and alcohol are not the key to being happy. I want to challenge you guys to do something better for yourselves. Make a change in your own life. And some changes are hard. You might have to choose. You might be hanging out with the wrong people. If you want to succeed, you got to surround yourself with people who want to succeed. You can't surround yourself with people losers. Like, well,
This is Robert with us for Fall from Silence. He was gracious enough to invite us over to his house,
Feed us a bunch.
shares with us a couple of bratwursts, and have a good little bit of knowledge to inform with you guys about the world.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. Alrighty. Well,
Oh, also, last thing. Don't believe a single word I fucking said. Research it. Find your own truth. Go out and make sure. Fact check, because I could be wrong, and you don't know. That's why we fact check shit.
always fact check it. Alright. Well, we'll see you again, Robert. It's good having you.
Oh yeah, it's great being here.
Of course. Thanks for having us over.
Always.
Yeah.
Right. Now, it's time for
Album
Of
the
Week. That was weak. That was fucking weak.
Alrighty, so for this week's album of the week, we're actually mixing it up a little bit and doing an entire discography.
Yes!
The entire career of one
Justin
Bieber.
Yeah. What a fucking dipshit that kid is.
I mean, it might seem crass and lazy and like he's easy prey, but let's just face it, this is a new segment, as you noticed by the intro, album of the week. We think Elwood was really clever coming up with that one. We think that we're smart and clever, so...
It was actually a friend of mine's idea. This little idea from Cisco. Thank you,
Yeah.
by the way, for a little new idea, freshen things up. But let's just think about it. You know, like...
So we'll just get the easiest, most obvious one out of the way first. Justin Bieber. He's a freaking cancer on the music industry.
And it's not because, like, let's just see, the kid doesn't perform his songs at all. Like, he just goes out there and lip sync. Like, I mean, maybe
slips and fall down and throws up and cries when people throw stuff at him.
And then, like, drops the mic and clearly the music is still going. He's still singing. He's not.
Yeah, drops the mic.
And it's like, what is this? Is this just, like, when did we go away from, in the music industry? Like, I mean, even rappers fucking, like, sing their raps or they, like, vocalize, like, with themselves. They don't, like, do it, like, you know, lip syncing.
Yeah, the whole point of a live musical act is that you're going there to see the people whose music you like perform that music live, even with potential flaws and imperfections.
That's what I'm saying.
To see them play that and demonstrate their skill live for your entertainment. That's the whole point. These people who do it all pre-recorded and just go in and dance around while their music's playing, like,
I mean,
come on.
Don't get me wrong. He probably makes a lot of money.
Oh, I don't even want to know how much money he makes. But you know what? People are like, oh, well, it's too hard for them to sing and dance at the same time. Freddie Mercury did it. Michael Jackson did it.
Freddie Mercury killed it.
Because
so
they were artists.
Jackson.
They were musicians. They weren't these cop-out little baby girls who don't want to have to put forth any more effort than just rolling into the studio and freaking doing their thing and then just learning a couple dance moves and go on tour.
I mean, let's not even bring up Elton John, who played a piano and sang at the same time.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, like he was just like...
Yeah, doing like freaking 10 things at once.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Not the song. Anyway, but that's what we're talking about. Is like, you know, yeah, like all these producers these days are a fucking bunch of dipshits because they overproduce.
Yeah,
the sound.
Man, yeah, it's like who knows what Justin Bieber's actual singing voice sounds like? It's probably just because he's a freaking little pretty fuckboy kid. That's the only reason that he's got like a career. That's the only reason that he's out there. I mean, gosh, man, it's stupid. I mean, they can program a computer to sing for these people, and then all they have to do is go out on stage and freaking change costumes a few times while their music is played over the loudspeaker, and that's considered a show. Like, and these people charge outrageous sums of money for that too.
And Justin, pull up your pants.
Yeah, it's not the early 2000s anymore, bro.
And it's just fucking. It's just like it's not the fact that we hate on him because, you know, somebody else likes him. We hate on him,
or even because it's popular to hate on him.
No, we hate on him because he's a terrible musician.
Yeah, because he's a freaking stain on the music, on the face of music and musical artists everywhere.
Like there's plenty of different musical artists that we respect that aren't metal.
Yeah,
we love metal. That's why we you know, we have a metal band, and that's why we
can still respect talent when we see it in any form.
Exactly.
So and there's just none within a 10,000 mile radius of him.
And you know what? You guys, you all made him popular.
Plus, he's a douche.
And bought his fucking music.
Yeah, good job, Tweenie bobbers.
Good going, everyone that fucking ever gave him money.
Yeah.
You supported him to do it more.
Perpetuating that.
Like, if you ever want to check out a guy that really rips on people, check out Buckley.
Yeah, a dose of Buckley.
Dose of Buckley.
Cynical humor from a cynical man.
And we'll put those links in the description as well. I mean, there's so many other artists that are just great. So, the entire discography of Justin Bieber is the album of the week.
The weak and the sad and the pathetic.
Yes. We love music. Music is a beautiful thing. And we're tired of seeing it drug through the ground.
Yeah, just freaking
and beaten into nothing. Mud. You can't recognize it anymore because it isn't even music.
Yeah.
Like what defines music these days? Well, shit, we don't even fucking know.
Yeah. It's impossible to say, and that's the problem, is that you have all these bands and artists out there who are really, truly talented. Go on YouTube for 5 minutes and you'll find a bunch of musicians and artists that are so talented, and nobody knows who they are.
If you want to see some good musicians that actually play instruments, Jared Dines. I think he's got a good YouTube following. He's awesome.
Yeah, very popular YouTuber, very talented musician and artist. He can play any instrument you throw at him, at least in a metal band. You know, bass, guitar, drums. He's a freaking vocalist.
He does vocals too. He's good.
Very talented guy. Nice, seems like a nice guy. Very funny. Steve Terryberry.
Yep,
shredding. Total goober. Seems like a barrel of monkeys. Shreds the guitar.
Shreds the guitar.
Out of control.
Like, you wouldn't even know how fucking, how did he get so good? Well, he practiced a lot.
Yeah.
And he's just awesome. Another one is Rob Scallon.
Yeah.
And
he's another tremendously talented stringed instrumentalist of any kind. He plays the harp in some of his videos, banjo, cello, bass, guitar. Freaking shovel with one string on it.
He did Holy Wars with one string.
Yeah, in freaking collaboration with Leo Moricelli.
Frog Leap
Studios. If you see this, Frog Leap Studios, I apologize for what I just did to your name.
The guy from Frog Leap Studios, another amazing...
Yeah, another great dude. Freaking does all these metal covers of songs where he plays all the instruments, performs the vocals.
Takes the shit songs and makes them awesome.
Yeah. And of course, my personal favorite... Erock 331, Eric Calderon.
Yes.
Dude freaking shreds the guitar. And such a keen mind for music. He can take something, he does the insert song name here meets metal series, and he does everything from video game titles to popular songs to TV show themes and stuff.
Sarah Longfield.
Another amazingly talented YouTube guitarist.
Amazing. And she has, her band is amazing. Or the musicians she collaborates to make songs,
real
amazing.
unique progressive style, and she's got a great sense of humor, does some collab videos with Rob Scallon that are hilarious. Just seems like another good-natured person, having fun with their craft, just doing fun stuff. People don't do that anymore. People get too concerned about trying to make money and what's going to be popular, and just...
Drewsif Stalin is another one. He's a goon, and he's fucking awesome.
Freaking destroys it. Does an excellent freaking gent cover of Wrecking Ball by...
Oh, man, I tell you what, that fucking song crushes. Well, you know what? We're going to put a bunch of links to these people's stuff that we've seen and we like in the description below.
Great stuff to go watch.
Amazing.
Awesome.
They're amazing in their craft. They're funny. Anyway, album of the week. Entire collection, discography of Justin Bieber. 2 thumbs way down. 4 thumbs way down.
And that's the way
the cheese wheel rolls.
Oh.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Always remember, like, comment, subscribe. Share us on your social network, media, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Or get together with your friends in person and show them our videos in person, like in the olden days when you interacted with people.
Yeah, go outside, see some fucking sunlight.
Yeah. After this video, turn YouTube off and go outside.
Play around. Go walk your dog.
Yeah.
Go fucking do something outside. Run around.
Yeah.
Act like a person. Say hi to someone you don't
Yeah.
even know. Just say hi.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, how's it going?
Be nice.
Just
Be
walk
courteous.
by them. You don't have to stop around and have a conversation.
Yeah.
All
Hold
right.
the door open for someone.
Yeah! Open the fucking door and hold it open! You piece of shit!
Alrighty. Righty.
He's like. Alright, we'll see you fucking next week.
Toodle pip.
Remember.
And until then, just remember...
Thrash metal, not trash metal.